Lakers trade soon. A lot of moving parts here. Shannon, which of these two would you want the Lakers to keep?
Drummond. Andre Drummond. And the thing is, Skip, is that people need to understand it's harder for a big man to get integrated being traded midway through the season or being brought on through the season as opposed to a guy with the ball in his hand. Because look at it took James Harden nothing to get integrated because James Harden had the ball in his hand. Now, you're not asking. Andre Drummond is not going to be Nikola Jokic, not going to be Joel Embiid. Now, he can be close to that on a bad team. But on a good team, you don't need him. Because, Skip, I've seen Andre Drummond go get 30-20. I've seen him have multiple 20-20 ball games. But that's not what he needed to do on the Lakers. But you know what I noticed? Kyle Kuzma, a trainer, ain't been doing no talking. That guy that he trained Kawhi, he ain't been doing no talking lately. Why he ain't talking? He has so much to say the last 2 years. Ain't heard a peep. But anyway, give me Drummond. Because I believe Drummond, and Skip, I didn't first guess this. I believe he should have got more time. Drummond can give you 12, 14 points, 10, 12 rebounds on a nightly basis, given the role. He's not going to be what he was in Cleveland. Skip, if I'm not mistaken, he was averaging like 16, 17 rebounds in Cleveland, 17, 18 points. But he wasn't going to get those kinds of opportunities playing with LeBron, playing with Anthony Davis. So to answer Jenny's question, which one? Man, y'all better stop playing with me. I told y'all what I do. Hell, right now I trade Kyle Kuzma for Keisha Cole's number. I'm just playing, but I'm just saying, Kyle Kuzma can go.
So I'll give you this. You did first guess all of the above.
Yes.
And so did I. And I'm going to hark back to a quote that I saw back. It's from February.
Okay.
From an NBA advanced scout about Drummond before the Lakers had decided to acquire him. Quote, he can get you to your numbers. He can get you 30 and 20 and have no impact on the game.
Right.
That's that guy, the guy I call the big penguin. That's the guy who can be a ball stopper and a lane clogger and doesn't make you that much, if any, better.
Right.
So the point is that I saw a lot of memes last night on Twitter as he trended all afternoon and into the night because he had said, you know, he's basically just saying, give me more playing time and I'll show you.
Right.
I can be what you see in Ayton. I can be in what you see in Brook Lopez. I can be that guy.
I believe he can.
Yeah, okay. You do, I don't. I think that would be nothing but detrimental to LeBron and company going forward. But the memes I saw on Twitter were people laughing at him because they'd say when he looks in the mirror, he sees this, and they would show video of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Right.
Well, what did I nickname him? Kareem Abdul-Drummond.
Right.
Because Jeannie sort of embraced him, put her arm around him when he first arrived, and compared it to when her father landed Kareem from Milwaukee and brought him to L.A. And it changed life, obviously. And it took a little while to change. Actually, Magic changed life.
Correct.
But Magic plus Kareem.
But he did win some MVPs, even though they weren't winning. They weren't getting to the finals.
But the point was, yeah, maybe delusionally that Kareem Abdul-Drummond sees himself as a Kareem-like figure, but he needs more playing time. That's what he said.
I believe if he gets more playing. See, the thing was, Skip, when he got there, LeBron or AD, and I told you, Skip, this tells me nothing. Because, first of all, they don't have anybody that knows how to play with a big guy. Dennis Schroeder, Dennis Schroeder has this illusion. That's what they should have done to Schroeder. Because Schroeder sees himself as a CP3.
He does.
He sees himself as this elite.
Beyond that.
Yes. He sees himself as an elite level point guard.
Like a two-guard point guard.
Yes.
Like a shoot-first point guard.
Right. And he's not that. But I believe if you gave Drummond on a consistent nightly basis, says you're going to get somewhere between, say, 25 and 28 minutes a night, I believe he'll give you a double-double. Now, it's going to be hard for you to get 30 points and 20 rebounds in that little time. Yeah. But I believe he can give you 14 and 12, 12 and 14 on a nightly basis. Given that you have AD, given that he can run. Skip, he's pretty close to 300 pounds, too.
Yep.
He's a big man. He's solid. So he can get up and down the court. And I think the thing is that LeBron understands is that when you got a big guy, Skip, and this is what Chris Paul and those guys do a great job of, they reward Ayton for playing hard on both ends. So what they do, they'll give him the ball, dump it down to him, and let him shoot a baby hook or turnaround jumper. He'll run the floor, they'll get it to him, and he gets an easy layup or a dunk. That's what you got to do with Drummond. LeBron understands that. The other guys, Skip, you know what you call him. Kyle Kuzma can't even feed the birds in the park, let alone feed a big guy down in the post. So for me, hold on, he's still on the team. They ain't traded him yet. Rob, what you waiting on?
You know what they're waiting on? They know what I know, and that is I'm going to go on record one more time about Kyle Kuzma. If you let him go, he will come back to haunt you.
He can be a good player on a bad team. He's not going to be what they think he can be on a good team because his basketball IQ is not what it needs to be. I've seen enough. You cannot be a great player with a low basketball IQ. It's impossible.
He is a fearless shooter. He will take and make big shots.
He'll take and take dumb shots.
And he showed you this year, he tried to swallow all his pride for LeBron's sake and do windows, do the dirty work. He rebounded like a fiend this year. You know it not. He had a bunch of double-digit rebounds.
So you believe he'll go somewhere to make an all-star team like Brandon Ingram?
I think
he's not Brandon Ingram. He's not skilled. He's not skilled like Brandon Ingram.
For some reason, they shut him out. He wanted to be the third wheel, you know, and they just shut him out.
They want you to show.
Yeah.
You just don't get anointed that. You have to show.
And instead, he would show up with new hair every night.
Exactly.
Color, and they'd say, "This guy."
He's trying to stand out. That's what he's known for, his care and clothes. Those clothes he be wearing. What about your game? Yeah, Russ can come in there with a construction worker's vest on and hard hat. Russ' game speaks for itself. You trying to get attention for everything other than your game.
I got it.
All right. Did last night
Anybody got some jelly beans?
at the box.